We're talking about diabetes medications. And let me tell you, there are a lot of misconceptions floating around out there.
Oh, absolutely. It's a minefield of myths and misinformation.
And, when it comes to something as important as your health, you don't want to be misled.
Right. That's why we're here to set the record straight, to bust those myths wide open.
Exactly. And to help us do that, we've got a real expert with us today. Someone who works with diabetes medications day in and day out, a pharmacist.
It's great to be here. Happy to help clear things up.
So let's jump right in. I
Yeah.
think one of the biggest myths I hear about diabetes medications, especially insulin, is that it means you've somehow failed. Like you've let your diabetes get out of control.
Oh, I hear that one all the time. It's such a damaging myth. Starting insulin is not a failure. It's simply providing your body with the support it needs.
So it's not a sign that you've done something wrong.
Not at all. Sometimes our bodies just need a little extra help. Think of insulin like a key. It unlocks the door to your cells, allowing glucose to enter and provide energy.
I like that, the key analogy.
Yeah.
Okay, so walk me through this. Where do medications like insulin fit into this whole picture?
Sure. So in diabetes, sometimes those keys, that insulin, aren't working properly, what we call insulin resistance, or your body may not be making enough keys in the first place.
Uh-huh, okay.
And that's where medication steps in. Some meds help your body produce more insulin, those keys, while others improve how effectively the insulin you already have is working. And then there's insulin therapy, which is essentially giving your body those extra keys it needs.
Got it. So it's really about supporting your body, not about giving up.
Absolutely. It's all about teamwork.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But what about side effects? People are always worried about the safety of medications.
Of course, and that's completely understandable. Any medication can potentially have side effects. But here's the thing. Diabetes meds have undergone rigorous testing, and they're continuously monitored for safety. The benefits generally far outweigh the risks, particularly when you consider the potential complications of uncontrolled diabetes.
That's a good point. So it's about weighing the pros and cons, right?
Exactly. It's about finding that right balance. And that's why it's so crucial to work closely with your doctor and pharmacist. They can help you understand the potential side effects of different medications and come up with a treatment plan that's personalized for you to minimize any risks.
So you're saying it's not one size fits all.
Not at all. There's so many different types of insulin, for example. There's rapid-acting insulin, which kicks in quickly after you eat to control those blood sugar spikes, and long-acting insulin, which gives you a more steady, consistent level throughout the day. It's about finding the right fit for you.
Wow, I had no idea there were so many different options.
There are. And that's not even getting into all the non-insulin medications available. There's Metformin, which helps your body use insulin more effectively. There are sulfonylureas, which encourage your pancreas to make more insulin. And then there are newer meds like GLP-1 receptor agonists. Those guys have multiple effects. They can slow down how quickly your food digests and help you feel fuller for longer, which can be great for weight management, something that many people with diabetes struggle with.
Interesting. So it's not just about managing blood sugar. It can have broader impacts on your overall health.
Precisely.
This is so much more complex than people realize. I mean, you really need to talk to a healthcare professional who understands this stuff, right?
Definitely. That's the takeaway here. Don't rely on rumors or hearsay. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to be involved in your own healthcare.
That's such an important message.
It really is.
So this whole conversation has got me thinking. If even well-informed people can fall prey to these myths, how do we move beyond just awareness campaigns and really shift the conversation around diabetes medications?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I think a big part of it is education and access to reliable information. We need to make sure people have access to resources that are accurate and easy to understand, resources that address their fears and concerns head on.
I agree. And not just dry medical textbooks, right? Something that actually connects with people.
Exactly. And we need to create a space where people feel comfortable asking questions, talking to their healthcare providers without feeling judged. It's about open communication and trust.
It sounds like we need a whole culture shift around how we approach and talk about diabetes.
I think so, yes.
Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today. I feel like we've only scratched the surface, though. What are the key takeaways you want our listeners to remember?
Sure. So, first and foremost, remember, diabetes meds are tools to help you manage your condition and live a healthier life. Starting insulin is not a failure, and all medications come with potential benefits and risks that you need to talk through with your healthcare provider. The most important thing is to have honest, open conversations with your doctor and pharmacist. They are your partners in this journey and can help you navigate all the complexities of diabetes management.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
So to everyone listening out there, don't let misinformation hold you back. Knowledge is power. Get informed, find the right support, and take control of your health. Thanks for joining us in this deep dive, folks. It's been a pleasure, as always.
Thanks for having me.
See you next time.